Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Radha. Your background is just
Hare
like Dhanvir. Previously, Dhanvir were keeping this.
Hare
Sorry.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dhanvir, welcome back.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. No, બીજું છે. Yes, so yes, let's start chanting. Everyone has beads? Beads? Okay, good. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे. Everyone please chant
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura.
Okay, now say honestly, who is chanting every day? One round at least.
मैं हाथ ऊपर करूं भजन करता हूँ मैं तो
Nikunj, are you chanting? Hare Krishna. You chant every day, Nikunj?
2 or 3. Yes.
That's very good. Good.
2 or 3, 2 or 3.
Okay. Okay, everyone is there. Not Dhanvir. Why, Dhanvir?
I do.
You do every day?
Yes, I do.
Daily, one round.
Yes, I do.
That's good. Okay. Everyone must chant. Okay. If you want to become very good in your studies, your exams, your sports activities, you want to become excellent with your friends, your relations, you must chant. Okay. If you want to remain happy all the time, then also you must chant. Okay. Okay. So we'll start the Brahma Samhita first verse today. Okay. Okay. So this Brahma Samhita presentation is prepared by my Siksha Guru, His Grace Leela Pusham Prabhu. All glories to Guru and Gauranga, and all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Okay, so we'll start reading the context first. This already we have like learned, but we'll just try to read it out. Okay, let's start reading. Okay, Rishabh, you start reading the context.
Sri Chaitanya brought to literature Brahmana.
Where you are?
Where do I read again? Sri Chaitanya.
Yeah, read again.
Sri Chaitanya brought to literature from Adi Keshava temple, Tiruvatar, and Krishna Karnamrita, bank of Krishna Venva River. From South India during 1510, 12 AD, and handed over the Srila
Ramananda Rai.
Ramananda Raya.
Okay, so Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got Brahma Samhita, as we learned in the first lesson, that he went to the Adi Keshav temple, Tiruvattar. It's in the South India, and he saw that there were many Brahmanas. They were already chanting the beautiful verses of Brahma Samhita, and he thought, let me spread it among the devotees in the western part of India and other parts of India. So it's this temple is in Kerala. Okay, so from Kerala, what he saw, they already had the original script with them. Now that time there are no typewriters, something, computers, Xerox machines, nothing. So he did just in one day, he wrote everything. This all Brahma Samhita, 5th chapter. Okay, 5th chapter. This is what we are going to learn, and this is all available on earth. There are 100 chapters, but only 5th chapter is available. So he gave it to he wrote it by himself. He copied it. Okay, and he gave it to Ramananda Raya. Ramananda Raya is the personality who was living next to the Godavari river. Okay, in Tamil Nadu. Not Tamil, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so he's Ramananda Raya. He is said to be Arjuna, appeared as Ramananda Raya in Chaitanya Leela. Okay. So then eventually Ramananda Raya was Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associate. So then it was taken to the West Bengal and spread it among the other people, devotees. Okay, Partha Krishna, second point. quickly read.
Brahma Samhita, a very carefully arranged collection of verses and teachings by Brahmaji, compiled by Vyasadeva.
So as we saw, Samhita comes under, is it a Shruti, Smriti or Nyaya? Who can answer?
Shruti.
Shruti. Yeah. So all the Shrutis are the Vedas actually. What are the 4 Vedas?
Rig Ved, Yajurved, Samved, Atharved.
Yeah. So Samhita comes under this Vedas. Okay. So the Vedas are written by Vyasadeva. So that's why this was originally written, obviously spoken by Brahmaji, right? But written by Vyasadeva. Whoever has background voices or who wants to chat with the family members, something, they can mute their mics. Okay, mute your mic. Okay, rather, third point.
Okay, Mataji. This treatise has 100 chapters. We have the access to 5th chapter only because of the grace of Lord Chaitanya. Srila Jiva Goswami commented that this chapter is complete itself. Brahma Samhita.
Okay, so this commentary of Brahma Samhita was originally, like, it was copied by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, but then how, like, explanation and everything, so that was done by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dear disciple Jiva Goswami, one of the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. Okay, fourth. Dhanvir, read fourth.
Okay. Fourth, Brahma Samhita is all about Krishna Tattva, while embodying
Achintya Bheda Abheda
Achintya
philosophy.
Veda philosophy.
So in this okay. So this in this Brahma Samhita, we can see Achintya Bheda Abheda. So that is a very higher level philosophy that has been given by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Achintya Bheda and Abheda, simultaneously same and different. Okay, Bheda, there is some difference and there is similarity. Between whom? Between the soul and
the soul and the mind.
Not mind. The soul and Krishna.
Yes, the soul and Krishna.
Okay. So how we are similar to Krishna? Can anyone tell? Rishabh, how we are similar to Krishna? Very easy.
Because we've got like the same, like we've got 2 eyes, then one mouth, then 2 arms, then 2 legs.
Yeah. And what else? What else, Irva? How we are similar to Krishna?
I'm not really sure about this soul and the super soul.
The qualitatively we are one, right? So Krishna likes to taste nice food like we shared today, and Krishna also likes to have some good association with, he likes his devotees, his friends, right? We also have good intelligence, in devotees have good intelligence. Krishna also is supremely intelligent. So but all the things Krishna has, Krishna can love someone, we also can share love. So all these qualities are there, similar, that is a similarity. But there is a difference. What is that difference, rather? Just throw your idea. What may be the difference between Krishna and us? Quick. If you are chanting, yeah, you should.
Because we are part and parcel with Krishna.
Yeah, so we are the part, just part. So can we compare this finger to our whole self? No, right? We are like that finger to Krishna. Okay, so we are attached to Krishna, but we are not Krishna. Okay, that's how we are different. Can we call this finger as me? No, right? So I hope you are understanding, right? And also the qualities. If we have some strength, it is coming from our great grandfather Krishna. So he is the supremely strength, supremely beautiful, supremely knowledgeable, right? Supremely wealthy. So in that way, supremely renunciant. So these all six kind of opulences that Krishna has, we also have little, but we can't compare ourselves in the opulence to Krishna. So in that way we are different. But how we are similar is these all qualities we also do have. In that way we are similar. Okay. So Vachintya Bheda and Abheda. So this philosophy is taught in Brahma Samhita, mainly Krishna Tattva. So when you understand who is Krishna, then if you read Bhagavad Gita, it becomes very easy to understand. Once you will understand, once we'll go through this Brahma Samhita, maybe next year we'll start with the science of self-realization. So that is Bhagavad Gita. So then you can understand that part, which is very difficult to understand. So that very easily. So once we know Krishna, we know ourselves. If we don't know Krishna, we can't understand ourselves. Okay. Okay, fifth. Yes, Ashwin Prabhu, you can read.
We offer our heartfelt gratitude to Lord Chaitanya and Brahmaji, but also to Bhakti Siddharth Saraswati Thakurji for his translation and profound purport.
So Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Brahmaji. So Brahmaji spoke Brahma Samhita, and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rediscovered it for us. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he also commented on Brahma Samhita. Okay. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Then the third one is Bhakti Vinoda Thakur and Jiva Goswami. Okay. So these three personalities, they basically commented on Brahma Samhita, as we already understood in previous sessions. Okay, the context. So now this is said by Srila Prabhupada in letter to Pradyumna. Okay, in 1967. This shows the importance of Brahma Samhita. Why we should learn Brahma Samhita? What's so great about it? Okay. Okay, who can read? Hirva, you can read.
Brahma Samhita is the gist of Srimad Bhagavatam. In Bhagavad Gita as well as in Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna is accepted as Supreme Lord and everything about him is nicely described there. Similarly, in the Brahma Samhita, everything about Krishna is perfectly described. In the very beginning of the book, Krishna is accepted as the Supreme Lord, existing eternally in his transcendental form and is cause of all causes. One who reads Brahma Samhita very carefully and scrutinizingly can understand everything of Krishna without any fault. I recommend it, therefore, that all my students read Brahma Samhita very carefully, especially because it was translated personally by my spiritual master, Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj.
Very nice. So Srimad Bhagavatam. So what is Srimad Bhagavatam? Is the Vedanta Sutra. Okay. So Vedvyas Muni, he wrote 4 Vedas. Okay. Now after writing these 4 Vedas, he was feeling very vacant, very void inside. So then Narad Muni appears and he says that you haven't written Srimad Bhagavatam because you haven't explained the glories of Krishna. That's why you are very feeling empty inside. So we should also understand when we are feeling a bit noisy inside or empty, then we should understand that we are not close to Krishna. And that's what should be the impetus for us to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Whenever we feel sad, we should wake up and chant. So in a way, he showed us that Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam is the life and the dealings of Krishna with his devotees. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is Krishna's preaching to us, what Krishna says to us, his message to us. And Srimad Bhagavatam is he himself showing by his practical example to us how you should follow Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so that is practical. So once is theory, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam is practical, and then Brahma Samhita comes. So Brahma Samhita is what Krishna has said in Bhagavatam, 18,000 verses, Bhagavatam. All is concisely written in Brahma Samhita. So it is the sum and substance of whole Srimad Bhagavatam, we can say. So then there is Vedanta Sutra. Vedanta Sutra is what? Srimad Bhagavatam is Vedanta Sutra. So there is Vedas, then Vedanta is the Vedanta Sutra is the abstract of Vedas. Okay, and abstract of this Vedanta Sutra still is Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, I hope you are understanding. So Srimad Bhagavatam was specially written for the people of Kali Yuga who don't have much willingness to read more scriptures. So Vedyas Muni thought that, okay, 18,000 slokas, let me give to Kali Yuga people, they will at least read them. And the summary of this Srimad Bhagavatam is Brahma Samhita, and summary still of Srimad Bhagavatam is another summary is Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so because 18,000 slokas are still more for us. So one book all over the world is most authorized or most recommended rather for everyone is Bhagavad Gita. But how to understand Bhagavad Gita? How to understand? First of all, for understanding Bhagavad Gita, we need to understand Krishna. Who is Krishna? So that is shown by Brahma Samhita. So going back, Brahma Samhita, reading Brahma Samhita, understanding Krishna, come to Bhagavad Gita, and easily you can get the message of Krishna. Okay, so Bhagavad Gita 700 verses, Vedyas Muni still concise Bhagavatam. In Mahabharata, he or Lord Shri Krishna said Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, and Vedyas Muni wrote Mahabharata. In that one part is Bhagavad Gita in the Yuddha Kand. So for us, what message is written in Bhagavad Gita. So for how to live our life peacefully in a disciplined way is written in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So that's why it is a very important scripture. Most important. We must know Bhagavad Gita. We must memorize shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. But for that, also we have to read other things. So that's why we are reading Brahma Samhita. Okay, now this is the organization of chapter. So shloka number, we'll go just one by one. We'll not read everything now. So verse number 1 to 5, we are going to go through all the 62 verses, and out of them we are memorizing only 29 verses. So which is verse number 1 and then verse number 29 to 38, like 29 to I think 42. Yeah, so that's what we are going to memorize afterwards. So most of the many, like I think 10 15 we have already memorized, but for the new people you can start memorizing straight away. I have shared the video of the Brahma Samhita with meaning. There is meaning also there. Just read out meaning and try to understand and memorize the verses now. Okay, so Krishna and his abode is explained in verse number 1 to 5. So we'll read about Krishna and his abode. Whoever couldn't come last week, we last week we learned about Goloka chart. Okay, so Krishna and his abode. Goloka chart is Krishna's abode. Abode means house. How does Goloka look like? So this is basically it. So it is in the lotus shape, and this is Goloka Vrindavan, and you can see here many planets. They are Vaikuntha planets, and the highest is Goloka. Okay, so we learned Goloka chart last week. Whoever couldn't attend, please go back and hear that wonderful class. I won't say class, but it was like the Goloka chart itself is very wonderful. So we must try to understand. Krishna and his abode 1 to 5. So section 1. So verse 1 says Krishna is the absolute truth. Krishna Tattva will learn in verse number 1. So our last term also, we try to understand first verse and we memorized also, but we'll just go through it quickly this time, because we already know. Okay, Krishna and his abode. Okay, who will read this shloka, and others will be following? Krit, you can read the shloka and we'll follow after you. Okay, Krit? Okay, one by one. Ishvara, Parama, Krishna, like that. We'll repeat after you, okay?
Okay. Ishvara Parama Krishna.
Ishvara,
Parama
Parama, Krishna,
Satchidananda Vigraha.
Satchidananda
Satchidananda Vigraha.
Anadiradir Govinda.
Anadiraja
Govinda,
Govinda.
Sarvakarana Karanam.
Sarvakarana Karanam.
Sarvakaranakaranam.
Okay, Nikunj, you can read the translation. This one.
Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme Godhead. He has eternal, blissful, spiritual body, and he is the origin of all. He has no other origin, and he is the prime causes of all causes.
So it says Ishvara Parama Krishna. He is the highest. Parama means is the topmost personality of Godhead. No other is equal to him, or no one is above him. All are below Krishna. Okay, all the other gods. People might say, once I was distributing books in Rundle Mall, and somebody just commented on our religion, said, "Oh, you have thousands of gods. We have 16,000 gods." Something they said. So I said, no, we have only one God, and you have also one God, and there is one God. Okay, God is one. God are not many. So they might be there his subordinates. They are his, like, just like we have one president, right? Under that president, prime minister is working, the other cabinet members are working. So prime minister might look like president, but he's not president, right? President is just one, right? So similarly, Lord Shiva might look like Krishna, and he has similar potency, he has similar powers like Krishna. Or Vishnu, Lord Vishnu might look like Krishna, because he has 4 hands, and he creates, he just from his pores, each and every single pore, many Brahmanda, many universes are emanating. So it might look like, oh, Vishnu is such a great personality, he must be above Krishna. But ultimately, president is president. Krishna is the supreme sanctioner of everything. He might not look like so great, but he is. So Krishna, nobody is equal to Krishna, nor Vishnu, no Brahma, not Shiva, nobody. So he's the supreme personality of Godhead. His eternal, blissful, spiritual body, his Satchid Ananda Vigraha. Okay, Sat means eternal, Chit means all knowledgeable, Ananda means all blissful, Vigraha is a beautiful personality. Here you can see he has a spiritual body, like somebody said. Rishabh said that he has similar arms, feet, just like us. We are made in the image of God. So, but the difference is he is Satchidananda Vigraha. We are not. We are Nirananda. We are not Satchidananda. We are ephemeral. We are just, in this lifetime we have got this human body, so we have to utilize it. Okay, Anadir Adir Govinda. So he has no other origin. Anadir, he has no other origin. So if you go back to Krishna, if you try to search out history, from where Krishna came, you can't get it. It's very ridiculous, isn't it? It's very, very difficult to understand. But it is like that. There is no history when Krishna appeared. Okay, there is no such appearance. Okay, so he has no origin. Adir is the supremely first being, is the foremost personality. Govinda, who gives pleasure to the cows and the senses. Sarva Karana Karanam. Everything happens in this world, spiritual world, material world, everywhere. He is the supreme cause of all causes. Okay. So, but one shouldn't say that, oh, that bad thing has happened because Krishna is very bad to me. No. So, cause of all causes means we are suffering because of our karmas. But cause of all causes, supreme cause of all causes is Krishna. And he is the supreme sanctioner because he gives vidhata. He is the supreme, yeah, like that. So vidhata, I don't know how to say. He gives us fortune and he can take away also from us. So okay. Okay, the essence of this verse is the personal nature of the absolute truth. It rejects the idea that the ultimate reality is a void or formless light, asserting instead that God is a person with a spiritual body. So he has a spiritual body. So when he came on the material world, he appeared, I would say, he took birth, somebody might say, on this Vrindavan. That time also he was not having the body like us. He never had it. He always had spiritual body. That's why Duryodhan tried to tie him. One day he got very angry on him, right? And then Lord Shri Krishna showed him Virat's roop, Vishwaroop, and universal form. You cannot tie him. But Mother Yashoda could tie him, right? Duryodhan couldn't tie, but Mother Yashoda could tie. So devotee can bind Krishna. So he's spiritual. He is spiritual because they have spirituality. But a materialistic person can't understand Krishna. Okay, so verse 1, the supreme position of Lord Krishna, Govinda Tattva. So, okay, so it says Ishvara Parama Krishna means supreme controller, Sachidananda Vigraha means transcendental form, and Anadiradir Govinda means uncaused cause, and prime cause, Sarva Karana Karana. Okay, definition of the supreme controller, Ishvara Parama Krishna. Okay, Rishabh, you can read definition.
There are many controllers, Ishwaras, presidents, kings, demigods like Indra or Brahma, but Krishna is the Parama, supreme Ishvara.
So in the material world, we can see there are presidents, kings, demigods, gods, many are there, right? But the supreme controller, who controls everyone, is Krishna. Nobody can control Krishna, but devotee can. Devotee can. Like Arjuna, Krishna became a chariot driver for Arjuna, menial chariot driver. For Yashoda Mata, Krishna was ready to hear chastisement from Yashoda Mata. So in that way, Krishna can be conquered, but he is the supreme controller. But bhaktas, devotee can control Krishna by their love. They don't misuse Krishna's supremacy. And Krishna, that's why bhakti is very rare. Krishna doesn't give himself to everyone. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhe yatatam api siddhanam kaschinmam vetti tatvata. After millions of people, only few people understands Krishna by Krishna's mercy. Krishna can be understood only by his mercy. And out of those some few people, only one or two people can really understand. Kaschid yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam vetti tatvata. Only few, like there are thousands of people, out of them 100 try to understand them, And out of those 100, only 1 or 2 can really understand him as absolute truth. So Krishna, that's why Krishna's devotion is very rare. We can see people will go to different gods, but nobody wants to go to Krishna because Krishna is not is not that easily available. He doesn't give himself to everyone. It's in his hands. If you want, you should chant nicely. Then he can be your friend. He's our friend. He's in our heart, but rarely we can find him because we have taste for other things. Okay, hierarchy. Partha, you can read.
Everyone else is the controller of something, but controlled by someone else. Krishna is the only one who controls everything and is controlled by no one.
Okay. Okay, everything is either subjective or objective expansion of Krishna. In a way, everything is coming from Krishna because so that's why Krishna can control everything. Just like a king is there, and then he has a whole kingdom, right? So he makes laws because the laws are coming from the king. So the people can't be, the laws can't bind the king, right? So that way. Okay, the verse 1, transcendental form. So what we learned is Ishvara Parama Krishna. Okay, this was Ishvara Parama Krishna. So supreme controller. Then what else is there? Transcendental form. So verse 1 basically shows us Ishvara Parama Krishna. Ishvara means supreme control. Okay, you have to memorize this. Ishvara Parama Krishna means Ishvara means supreme controller, right? And Sachidananda Vigraha. This is transcendental form. Who has transcendental form? Okay, next time I'll ask. So Sachidananda Vigraha shows what? Transcendental form. And Ishvara Parama Krishna shows supreme controller. Ishvara means supreme controller. Okay. Okay. Who else? Someone new? Okay, Lashika, can you read this one? You can read.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, read. Unlike our material bodies,
made our flesh and bone, his body is made of three special spiritual
substances.
substances.
So read ahead. There is no difference.
There is no difference between his body and his soul. In us, the soul is different from the body. In Krishna's, the form is the spirit.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Lashika. So there is no difference between Krishna's body and Krishna's Sachidananda Vigraha. So his body is spiritual, completely spiritual. Okay. Sat. So I will read this. This is a bit difficult to understand. So Sat means this is about the energies of Krishna. So the children or the adults, they can understand this better. So Sat means the Sandhini potency of Krishna. These are the potencies of Krishna. Okay. Sat means Sandhini, Chit means Samvit, and Ananda means Ahladini potency. These are the potencies of Krishna, the energies of Krishna. Okay. So Krishna experiences himself and all his expansions, both subjective and objective. So Sandhini potency means who connects us to Krishna. Okay, this potency, like Yogamaya. So Yogamaya works in Krishna Loka. And in the material world, who works? Mahamaya, Durga Devi. Okay. So when we are captured by Mahamaya, Durga Devi is like policeman. Okay, in material world, whoever doesn't do devotion properly, she will just keep him separate from Krishna, not allow to approach Krishna. Okay, fine. You want to enjoy, you go to malls, enjoy, no problem. So that is Durga Devi. And who is Yogamaya? The devotee who wants to get connected to Krishna. Subhadra, right? If you know Subhadra, Jagannath, Baldev, and Subhadra. So Subhadra is that Yogamaya, Sandhini potency. She can connect us to Krishna. So there is a difference between Subhadra and Durga Devi. Okay, Subhadra is Yogamaya, who is in spiritual world, who can connect us to Krishna. And Durga Devi also can connect us to Krishna if we ask her. But mostly people go to Durga Devi for what? For having some material benefit, right? So devotees don't approach Durga Devi much. That's the reason. Okay, so Sandhini potency. So that is Sat part of Satchit Ananda is Krishna's connecting potency, Yogamaya, Sandhini potency. Now Chit. Chit is samvit. Chit means man, right? Mind, Chit. So that means samvit, understanding, knowledge. Krishna knows his tattva and that of his energies. So Krishna is what? He's all knower. So Chit potency. So all knower, he is eternal because from him Yogamaya comes and that is eternity. Chit is knowledge and Ananda is Ahladini, Ahladak. In Sanskrit, Ahladak or Hindi, Ahladak is enjoy, happy. So is Ananda. Krishna celebrates his opulences through Goloka pastime. So he's always in very pleasing mood. Krishna can never be sad. Right? Sometimes we go to Krishna in the temple and we see, oh, Krishna is smiling so beautifully, but I am inside very sad. So does Krishna become sad? No. Krishna is always happy. That is his position. Nobody can make Krishna sad because he doesn't come under three modes of material nature. We can come under, we are sometimes in mode of goodness, sometimes in passion, sometimes in ignorance. So because of this, we might feel good, bad, sad, like that. But Krishna is always under very blissful condition. So just like associating, if we associate with people who are happy, we become happy. So if we can connect with Krishna, who is supremely blissful being, then we can also become supremely blissful. Okay, so that was Satchit Ananda Vigraha. So Vigraha means he has spiritual body that we already learned. Okay. Now the next part is Anadir Adir. Okay, we'll read uncaused cause. Okay, Radha, you can read.
What I read from? The prime. Okay, another. He who has no beginning. Other. He who is beginning of everything else.
So
Tracing
Anadi, Anadi means he has no beginning, right? Adi. Adi means he is the original. Okay, yeah, read ahead. Read ahead, Radha.
Tracing the universe family tree leads to Krishna. Beyond him, there is no origin and all questioning stops.
So here we can see, right? You, your parents, your ancestors, Brahma, Vishnu, and Krishna. Right? If you go back in your family tree, if you go back, try to reach the highest, then you will go back to Krishna, from where everyone comes. So in the first lesson, we saw how from Krishna, all the three Vishnus are coming, right? And from the Garbhodakshay Vishnu, we saw how Brahma came. And from Brahma, different personalities came, and our ancestors, then parents, then we are born. The prime cause, Sarva Karana Karanam, first cause. Okay. Hirva, you can read. Oh, it's not there. Okay, Savi, you can read.
Science looks for the first cause, Big Bang,
Singularity.
singularity. The verse
Identifies
Krishna as the cause of all causes. He is the seed. Just as a seed contains the
potential
potential of the whole tree, Krishna contains the
potential
potential of
all universes.
all universes, times, and space.
So, so the material scientists might think that there was some just Big Bang and that's how it came. But actually, as per our Vedic scriptures, there is a reason. So Krishna is the reason, because kids, when they want to play, they will make some people, some of his toys as the thief. Someone will become police. Someone will become the normal, um, the city people, like that, right? So in the similar way, Krishna wanted to have some good time, so he created his own Srimati Radharani first of all, from his own expansion, to enjoy himself. He's a supreme blissful being. So Srimati Radharani is himself, actually. Krishna expanded himself into Radharani. Then he created, and then another one is Balrama. So this is how then slowly the Vishnus came, and then we also appeared. So eventually he made many personalities to just have some mellows with them, right? So someone might serve Krishna in the form of, like this laptop is serving Krishna. This um, material of this material in the, what you call this, dead matter, right? That is also serving Krishna. And then there is a someone can serve Krishna in the mode of servant, is a servant of Krishna. Someone can serve Krishna in the mode of a friend, or someone can serve in the mode of a parent, and someone can serve Krishna in the mode of a lover, right? So there are different mellows that Krishna enjoys with his devotees. And also there are 7 more rasas, which is hasya, and then, like, because Rudra, like, Krishna likes to get angry on someone, so he will manifest someone with whom he can play the pastime. Then chivalry, like when he wants to fight, he will create the beings like Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. So then there is a karuna, that is means like, very uh, very emotional. So he exchanges his emotions with his devotees. That's what I want to say. So that means he's a person. If someone says Krishna is just a light, then does this laptop have some emotions? No, right? Dead matter can't have. So Big Bang theory is, that's why, wrong. No, there is a supreme cause, that is Krishna is a being. From him everything comes. Why? Because he wanted to exchange some relation, some reciprocation with his fellow created beings. Okay, for his own enjoyment he created us. And other reason is also our karmas. But then if you go, main cause of all causes, like in the old time, in the very beginning, we didn't have any karmas. Although karma is eternal, but still, if you still go back, then Krishna is the cause of everything. Okay, so is a seed, and seed contains the potential of whole tree. In a small seed if you have seen tulsi seed, such a tiny, just like a dot, right? And from it, big tree tulsi plant comes. So there is a potential for from a seed to grow beautiful plant. So why not from Krishna? So the conclusion of one's verse, the first verse is, okay, Rishabh, you can read.
Rejects impersonal Brahmana as the final reality, affirms a spiritual supreme, a personal supreme being with form.
Go ahead.
Establishes the doctrine and of Ajanta and Bhagavad inconceivably simultaneous oneness of difference. Everything emanates from him, yet he is distinct.
So, as I said previously, that after knowing all these things, one can conclude what? Emotions can be only in a being. It can't be just a light. A light can't have emotions. So he's a very much very much interested in reciprocating with us. So that sambandha, it is called sambandha gnan. It is called relation. So who can make relation with other people, other beings, is a person only. A light can't make a relation with me. I don't have any relation with a light. So we should understand this, okay? So that's why he is a supreme. Satchit Ananda Vigraha. He has a personality. He's a personality. Okay. So in Brahma Samhita, very first verse, Lord Brahma says, first of all, you understand, Krishna is a person. He can exchange love and care for us. Okay. Establishes the doctrine of Achintya Veda Veda, and everything emanates from him, yet he is distinct. So everything, we all are coming from him, but we are not him, right? So some people in this world, our earth, there are many people, 99% people, 95% people, they think that, okay, I have Paramatma inside me, so super soul, and you also have, Rishabh has, Radhav has, so let's all celebrate ourselves as God. Let's respect, that's good. We should respect everyone. That's why we say namaste. But then there is a supreme being who is a controller of everything, right? Can we control everything? We are not. We can't control our own body, right? So there is a similarity, but then there is a great vast of difference between us and Krishna. Okay, verse number 2. We are running short of time. It's a big one. Okay, so next verses will be a bit shorter. We'll read it in the next class. So today onwards, you can keep turn off your videos if you want to. We'll just try to hear Brahma Samhita every week, okay? So that we can memorize it very quickly, okay? So some people, they might not be able to go like hear it every day. So at least when you are coming in the class, you can hear. Okay, and if you have time, please read. This $59 pressure attack. If you have time, then you can please read also the translation. It will be displayed. Okay, so thank you everyone. We'll after we've complete this song, we'll be turning off the class. Okay, so thank you so much. So darshan, deity darshan, I wrote in the class. I should show, but I will share the pictures rather. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's go ahead.
Attachment next month, and this is your last chance to get the original version. Just
ईश्वरः परमः कृष्णः सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहः अनादिरादिर्गोविन्दः सर्वकारणकारणम् चिन्तामणिप्रकरसद्मसुकल्पवृक्षलक्षावृतेषु सुरभीरभिपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मीसहस्रशतसम्भ्रमसेव्यमानम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुं क्वणन्तमरविन्ददलायताक्षं बर्हावतं समसिताम्बुदसुन्दराङ्गम् कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीयविशेषशोभम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसद्वनमाल्यवंशीरत्नाङ्गदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासम् श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियतप्रकाशम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मयसदुज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमदुर्लभमात्मभक्तौ गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्थास्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगम्यो वायोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानाम् सोऽप्यस्ति यत्प्रपदसीम्यविचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यसौ रचयितुं जगदण्डकोटिम् यच्छक्तिरस्ति जगदण्डचयायदन्तः अण्डान्तरस्थपरमाणुचयान्तरस्थम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजास्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनयानभूषाः सूक्तैर्यमेव निगमप्रथितैस्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रतिभाविताभिः ताभिर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनच्छुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत्परमः पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटिकोटिष्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नम् तद्ब्रह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि माया हि यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वं विशुद्धसत्त्वम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसात्मतया मनःसु यः प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधामसुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनिचया विहिताश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका छायेव यस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि क्षीरं यथा दधिविकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते न हि ततः पृथगस्ति हेतोः यः शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपाचिरेव हि दशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते विवृतहेतुसमानधर्मा यस्तादृगेव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यः कारणार्णवजले भजति स्म योगनिद्रामनन्तजगदण्डसरोमकूपः आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परां स्वमूर्तिम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैकनिश्वसितकालमथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदण्डनाथाः विष्णुर्महान् स इह यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भास्वान् यथा श्मशकलेषु निजेषु तेजः स्वीयं कियत् प्रकटयत्यपि तद्वदत्र ब्रह्माय एष जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपल्लवयुगं विनिधाय कुम्भद्वन्द्वे प्रणामसमये स गणाधिराजः विघ्नान् विहन्तुमलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निर्मही गगनमम्बुमरुत्तिशश्च कालस्तथात्ममनसीति जगत्त्रयाणि यस्मात् भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरेष सविता सकलग्रहाणां राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजाः यस्याज्ञया भ्रमति संहृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि धर्मोऽथ पापनिचयः श्रुतयस्तपांसि ब्रह्मादिकीटपतगावधयश्च जीवाः यद्दत्तमात्रविभवः प्रकटः प्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्मिन्द्रगोपमथवेन्द्रमहोस्वकर्म बन्धानुरूपफलभाजनमातनोति कर्माणि निर्दहति किन्तु च भक्तिभाजाम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यं क्रोधकामसहजप्रणयादिभीतिवात्सल्यमोहगुरुगौरवसेव्यभावैः सञ्चिन्त्य तस्य सदृशीं तनुमापुरेते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि श्रियः कान्ताः कान्तः परमपुरुषः कल्पतरवो द्रुमा भूमिश्चिन्तामणिगणमयीतोऽयममृतम् कथागानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वंशी प्रियसखी चिदानन्दं ज्योतिः परमपि तलास्वाद्यमपि च स यत्र क्षीराब्धिस्रवति सुरभीभ्यश्च सुमहान् निमेषाद्धाख्यो वा व्रजति न हि यत्रापि समयः भजे श्वेतद्वीपं तमहमिह गोलोकमिति यम् विदन्तस्ते सन्तः क्षितिविरलचाराः कतिपये हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
Thank you everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.